Hey guys, it's
Tick.
and Tech. Welcome back to Tomb Raider. Brayden finally figured out the puzzle and then died instantly.
It's fine. I literally just saved.
Okay, so I think this Planeswalker, he's straight up out as the commander.
Oof.
Well, because like his draw ability is a -6.
What was that? I didn't even move. She just walked and died.
You're in an infinite death loop now.
Better not.
You saved in like the perfect spot to where you just pass away instantly. Go backwards. Jump, Brayden, jump! Jump out of the way. Just go backwards quickly. And then he dies. That was weird. Okay, so now we have to ask ourselves though, since this is the only commander that follows in line with like drawing cards, because he does do the draw cards.
Oh, I touched the barbed wire.
Damn. Do we want to stick with 5 colors or try to limit ourselves down to like 3?
I think if we're gonna limit ourselves, we should look and see which ones have the most combos.
This is true. I mean, I feel
And
like
then decide.
well, I think it doesn't matter. There are 2,400 combos that follow.
Okay.
They follow a 2 card that are 2 cards limited. So I think that there's going to be plenty for every color that we want. Yeah, I think there's going to be plenty. So I don't know.
Laura, can you really not grab that? You said you could climb on that. Those are your words, Laura.
Just gonna pull the box back a little bit and then do a sprint jump over the barbed wire.
I tried that already. I died instantly.
No, you didn't. Don't lie.
You know what, Thomas? I should kill you.
That's kind of rude.
You would deserve it,
So
too.
rude. Just open the gate. What the fuck is with this
I
hitbox?
don't know.
Why
It's
is it-
huge, too.
I guess you have to try pulling it back at least a little bit.
Yeah, I'll pull it back a little bit.
But yeah, so like what colors do you think?
Honestly, green, red, black.
That does seem fair because that's a good thing of like infinite like creatures for sure, damage and or like life gain stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one.
No, Laura.
Okay, so it was you said green, red, black.
Yeah.
So no blue, no white. Let's see if we can get. Okay, we have 6 options for commander for drawing cards. Okay, this guy, he's a 3-drop. Each creature spell you cast with mana value 4 or greater has Blitz. The Blitz cost is equal to equal to its mana cost. You may choose to cast that spell for its Blitz cost. If you do, it gains haste, and when this creature dies, draw a card. Sacrifice at the beginning of the next step. Blitz costs you pay cost 1 less to cast for each time you've cast your commander from the commander. Okay, so I don't know if we like him. He throws creatures away to draw cards. Here's this guy. Flying. Whenever it attacks, sacrifice another permanent. Whenever you sacrifice a permanent, put a plus counter on him and draw a card. Oof. Here's a Planeswalker. +2, discard a card, then draw a card. If a land card is discarded this way, draw an additional card. -3, return up to 2 target land cards from your graveyard to the battlefield. -11, destroy up to 6 target non-land permanents, then create 6 2/2. Okay, so he's viable
Okay.
because his +2 ability allows you to discard and draw a card. So it's just every turn you can draw and cycle a card, and then -3 allows you to put 2 land cards from your graveyard onto the battlefield. But if you discard a land card with his ability, you get to draw 2 cards instead of 1. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So he's definitely up there on the list of like that would be useful because that could be 2 cards every turn to help cycle through the deck. All right, here's this guy. Whenever it enters or attacks, you may put a land card from a graveyard onto the battlefield tapped under your control. Okay. Pay 1 green, discard a land card, you gain 3 life. Pay 2, discard a land card, draw a card. And then pay 3, discard a land card, he gains indestructible until end of turn and tap it. Okay. So, he's alright, because depending on how much mana you have, you can do it, but he's specifically you have to discard a land card to to draw a card.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be a lot harder to deal with because that's just like if you don't have enough lands, you just can't use his ability.
We could put extra land in the deck though.
We could, but I mean at that point we might as well just use that commander guy because the commander guy will let us draw 2 cards every turn if we discard 1 land card every time we do it. I think it might be more worth it for him because then you don't have to pay mana to do it. Here we go. This guy. Haste. Tap it. Target opponent creates X treasure tokens, where X is the number of treasure tokens you created this turn. Okay. Whenever an opponent casts a spell or activates an ability, if mana from a treasure was spent to cast it or activate it, put the plus counter on target creature, then draw a card. Yeah, that's not very good. That one's not going to work out very well.
Yeah.
Here we go. Flying Haste. Whenever it attacks, put an egg counter on another target creature without an egg counter on it. When that creature dies, if it has an egg counter on it, draw a card and create a 1/1 black insect creature token with flying. Oof, dude. Yeah, I don't know. I think the commander or the planeswalker guy is the best out of all these.
I don't.
You always die. Yeah, no, I think the planeswalker is the best option here because this guy forces you to blitz your creatures to draw cards.
Yeah.
This guy causes you have to just sack creatures to draw cards. This one forces you to have lands in your hand to discard in order to draw. And then this guy, her abilities these other 2 guys, their abilities are just bad for what we want. Because this one's literally like whenever he attacks, you get an egg counter on something on a creature, and when that creature dies, you get to draw a card, which is not good.
Right.
For what we want. And then this guy is just whenever an opponent uses a treasure to cast a spell, you get to draw a card. But that's really reliant on
Other
outside
people using the things.
And so it's like if they don't, it's not going to work. And so I think this commander's the best bet. He's a 5-drop, which is unfortunate, but
5's not crazy for a commander.
no. And by then you'll be running out of cards in your hand, ideally, and
Yeah.
so you'll be able to use his ability really easily, and and then being able to discard lands to draw additional cards, and then later be able.
Is that what it is?
What?
I just had a thought. Maybe
What?
it's not the barbed wire.
What?
Maybe it's not the Barbara wire.
The barber wire.
The Barbara wire. It's not Bob Wire like Robert Wire.
Right.
It's barb wire like Barbara.
Barbara's wire. But yeah, so I think this might be our commander.
Okay.
He just makes the most sense.
Yeah, that's fair. I agree.
Because he throws the lands away to draw additional cards, but he also has an ability to return them to the battlefield.
And we can also just stock up on extra land as well.
Exactly, but that's the thing.
So-
It's like he can just put them back onto the battlefield. Because it's like -3, return up to 2 target lands from your graveyard to the battlefield. Not even tapped. They just come back in untapped. If they're like ones that come in untapped. But that's really useful. So, Lord Windgrace. Lord Windgrace. Add to deck. Add to a deck. Let's see.
Just name it like Infinity Castle or something.
I was just gonna name Infinite Combo. Infinite.
I always put fun names for my stuff, so
I like to know what it is.
I know what it is.
I like to just.
I
tell
also
me.
happen to have like other ones. Like Toxrill is just called Slug.
Slug.
Yeah, and like the insect deck is just Insect.
Insecto.
So like I have
Fair
normal ones too. It's just the other ones I name are fun.
All right. Well, there you go. Now we have our commander. So now we just have to add
Combos.
cards to it. Oh, why is he not set as the commander? I told him to add it to the deck.
You have to hit the Add Commander button.
Yeah, but what the fuck? Why can't he just use the card? Lord Windgrace. Why can't I just move him to the command zone?
I don't know.
Lord Windgrace. Okay. There you go. They're like, you can't have 2 of them in your deck. They're fucking know that. Lord Windgrace. That means we can never deal commander damage. It's okay though. The deck isn't built around command.
I mean, you can if you fucking turn him into a creature.
it's true. I don't think we're gonna be able to do that though.
Yeah, red's in it. Sarkhan could theoretically be in the deck.
Theoretically, but I don't think he's gonna make it. I don't think he's gonna.
Yeah,
make
I
the
don't
cut.
think he'll make it either.
All right, so obviously, since it's black, Exquisite Blood and Sanguine Bond.
Obviously. And because it's red and green, we can do Polyraptor combo as well.
It's red. Yeah, but that's a 3-card.
It's 3 cards with Impact Tremors. The infinite combo doesn't come from Impact Tremors.
You
at
know,
all.
fair though. Honestly, I feel like Impact Tremors is a good to add because it's gonna be an infinite combo with somebody.
Yeah.
So probably should just add it in there anyways. But here, watch.
Yeah, it's an infinite combo specifically with Impact Tremors.
Let's see, Exquisite,
Without Impact Tremors, it's
Exquisite Blood.
still an info. Still what? I mean,
It's true. And then Sanguine Bond.
yeah. And if we want, we could put Defiant Bloodlord in there too. It's 2 more than Exquisite Blood, but it does the same thing.
Yeah, we're not gonna.
Okay.
We can't do too much of it because the whole point is to
Right.
have 2 cards be combos.
If you wanted, you could do that.
It's true.
That was what I was saying. Oh, apparently I can move these.
Impact Tremors. Okay. All right. That one's out. That one's out. Okay. Dual Caster Mage and Twin Flame. We're definitely putting that in there.
Both of those are red.
Yeah.
Nice.
Dual Caster Mage and Twin Flame. You know what it'll be kind of feel like? It'll kind of feel like playing poker. You know? Because you're
Waiting for a good hand. Yeah.
Yeah, you're waiting for a good hand because you're basically cycling out the cards that could be useful in order to hopefully get the. Because you basically pick a combo that's in your hand
And
that
pray.
you want to keep, that you want to keep, and then cycle all the other combos away in order to get those and to get that one combo off eventually. So you have to choose combos, but you could accidentally discard some cards and get a whole combo in one go. And
Yeah.
then be like, well, that's just my win now. Like you discarded, your king, your queen, and your ace, and you suddenly got 2 jacks.
Yeah.
And it's like, all right, cool, I guess I'll take it. So silly. That one's out. Okay.
And then we'll. I think we should make 2 of them and play against each other.
Oh, of course, you have to.
Or both of us play it while Connor's with his Saprolings while we're just sitting there.
We're just trying to find a combo of some kind. Just give me the combos. All right, Gravecrawler and Phyrexian Altar. All right, Gravecrawler. He can't block. A 2/1 zombie. You may cast it from your graveyard as long as you control a zombie. And then Phyrexian Altar is sacrifice a creature, add 1 mana of any color. No, we're not going to do that combo. That combo is too reliant on a specific thing besides those 2 cards being on the field. Because Gravecrawler can only come back if you control a zombie. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so if you don't have any zombies, well, the combo doesn't exist.
Makes sense.
So, all right. Basalt Monolith and Forsaken Monument. That's a infinite colorless mana combo. I don't know. Is that worth putting in?
I mean, it would help with some of our other win cons.
Possibly, but I don't know. I just don't feel like it's good enough. I hear about what's this one? Infinite colored mana, infinite death triggers, infinite ETB, infinite LTB, infinite sacrifice triggers, infinite treasure tokens. Reduce each opponent's creature's toughness to 0. Okay. Chatterfang, Squirrel General, and Pitless Plunderer. Okay, Chatterfang, Forest Walk. If 1 or more tokens would be created under your control, those tokens plus that many 1/1 green squirrel creature tokens are created instead. Pay a black, sacrifice X squirrels. Target creature gets +X -X until end of turn. Pitiless Plunderer. Whenever another creature you control dies, create a treasure token. Oh, okay. Yeah, that is just straight up infinity. Because basically what happens is Chatterfang Squirrel, you have to create a token.
Whenever you make a treasure token.
Whenever you create a treasure token.
Yeah.
That's a tough one. That's still a tough one though, because that requires outside forces. Because neither of these create the token. Basically, Pitless Plunderer, he'll create the treasure token when a creature you control dies.
Yeah.
So basically, one of your creatures just has to die randomly in order for this trigger to happen.
But when it does,
It's
you
infinite.
can use Chatterfang to sacrifice your dudes to make
Exactly.
more treasure tokens to make more dudes.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So once it pops, but it doesn't. I don't know. That's a tough one to think about. I might consider adding it because it just being on the field would be like a
Huge thing because having mana is crazy good.
yeah.
Like,
But also if it's just there, like if the two of them are just on the board waiting for a trigger to happen, then you just have like a win con just waiting right there.
yeah,
As soon
and
as
you
one
can
of
just
your
make an infinite number of anything that you need or whatever.
yeah
Like,
when one of your creatures dies, you will pop that off.
right, and it's even likely that we'll have something like we'll just let us sack one of our creatures or something for
Exactly.
some reason. Like, and if we have that win con out already, we'll just do that. You know.
Yeah. Chatterfang, Squirrel General, and Pitiless Plunderer. Pitiless Plunderer. Okay. Hop, 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 hop. Hop, 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 hop. All right, here we go. Aether Flux, Reservoir, and Exquisite Blood. Infinite damage, infinite life gain triggers. That uses Exquisite Blood, which is already in one of our combo options.
Which I think is fine.
Aether Flux, Reservoir. Whenever you cast a spell, you gain 1 life for each spell you've cast this turn. And then pay 50 life. It deals 50 damage to target creature or player.
Yeah.
Your opponent loses life. You gain that much life. I don't know. That's a hard one to use
Mm-hmm.
because we're not going to be doing a lot of life gain in the deck.
Right.
We might though. I guess we might do a lot of life gain, but it's like that's a tough one. I don't know.
But that is one where it does go off infinitely because whenever they lose life, you gain life.
Mm-hmm.
So
So I can just whack players off immediately,
yeah, and it's like I'm just gonna pay 50 life and just kill you,
and then I will then regain that 50 life.
allowing me to do it again.
Yeah, I'll just
Right.
keep doing that to everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just the same way that Exquisite Blood and Sanguine Bond interact. I mean,
Yeah, but it's just one of those things where it's like I don't know if I want because that one's
Right.
reliant on you having 50 life,
which is already tough.
and if we don't have major life gain in the deck just naturally,
Right.
relying on an infinite life gain trigger to happen is not going to be the
Right.
worth having that combo because then I already probably killed them with that specific trigger,
Yeah.
so it doesn't really matter anymore.
Whereas for sure, like Sanguine Bond is just better
Yeah, exactly.
for that specific interaction.
Exactly.
That's not any.
All right. Cheryl the Apocalypse and Peer into the Abyss. It's black. Near infinite card draw for target opponent. Near infinite draw triggers for target opponent. Near infinite life loss for target opponent. Target opponent loses the game. Okay, let's see. Cheryl the Apocalypse. Death Touch. Whenever you draw a card, you gain 2 life. Whenever your opponent draws a card, they lose 2 life. And then Peer into the Abyss. It's a sorcery. Target player draws cards equal to half the number of cards in their library and loses half their life, rounded up each time. That would kill somebody, yes. That would kill someone. They would pass.
Target player loses the game.
Yeah, they would just lose. That's a tough combo, though, because that's 7 mana to drop Peer into the Abyss and 4 to drop Cheryl of the Apocalypse.
Yeah. Well, and She-Herald of the Apocalypse is like a creature, right?
Yeah, she's a creature. She's just susceptible to passing.
Yeah.
It's just one of those ones where it's like, oof, 7 mana is a lot to spend on a combo. That's only going to work one time.
Right.
Like, after that, it's gone.
You could reliably knock out one person, I guess.
Yeah, it's just not as...
Not even reliably, semi-reliably.
Yeah, semi-reliably. Because if they even just counterspell it,
Right.
there goes the whole combo.
And then also the odds of you having the combo,
Mm-hmm. Incredibly low.
especially since, again, we're not doing anything to help us sort through our deck, really.
No, we're just going to be drawing cards.
Yeah,
and
and
cycling.
and because we'll be drawing cards and using our Planeswalkers so much, I say we put, like, instead of 40 land, we, like, bump it up to 45 or even 50.
Yeah, maybe.
And then we'll just have a fuckload of land in our hand all the time.
Yeah, we can get our commander out as soon as possible and start fucking
cycling through our deck way quicker.
Yeah, start tossing lands.
And he lets us pull lands from the graveyard, so it's like worth it.
Yeah, it would be worth it. Yeah. All right, here we go. Orcish Bowmasters and Peer into the Abyss. Near infinite +1/+1 counters on target army you control. Near infinite card draw for target opponent. Near infinite damage. Near infinite draw triggers. See, I don't like the near infinite part.
Right.
Because that just doesn't say anything. Here we go. Peregrine Took and Nuka-Cola vending machine. Infinite card draw, infinite draw triggers, near infinite tapped treasure token.
Yep.
Because what does Peregrine Took do?
Whenever you make a token, you make that many tokens and a food token.
Yeah, one or more tokens will be created under your control. Those tokens plus an additional food token. That's such an easy combo too.
And
pull off.
that triggers multiple times every turn, right? It's not just once per turn with Peregrine.
No, it isn't. It's straight up infinite. Yeah,
Yep.
and he can force sacrifice foods because you sacrifice 3 foods and you draw a card, and then it's like whenever,
and that's perfect.
Yeah, because whenever you sacrifice a food, you get a treasure token. So for each one of those foods you sack, you get a treasure token,
and you draw a card, which is the more important.
Yeah, and then you also get that many food tokens again. So you basically just infinitely draw, and then that's it. You can infinitely draw.
Yeah.
Is this what does it say it does? Because let's say steps. Activate Took by sacrificing 3 foods. Nuka-Cola vending machine triggers 3 times, creating 3 tapped treasures and 3 tapped food tokens. Resolve the Peregrine Took ability, causing you to draw a card. Repeat. Results. Infinite card draw, infinite draw triggers, and near infinite trapped treasure tokens. Yeah. It doesn't kill your opponent, but it's really funny.
It doesn't kill your opponent, but A, it's funny, and B,
Infinite mana.
And also, we just drew up all of our combos that we want to actually kill somebody with.
Yeah, you just drew everything. So that's just a combo that would just benefit other combos.
Yeah.
Peregrine Took.
And it is an infinite combo, so fucking might as well put it in there.
Yeah.
Oh.
Too many R's. Peregrine Took and Nuka-Cola vending machine. Bam.
Yeah. That's a combo I have in that deck.
I did.
I'm not allowed to play anymore.
I remember seeing the Peregrine Took in there. So I remember there was like a there was an even combo that I showed Connor. It was a really simple one. Oh, I guess. Oh yeah. Let me just go add that right now, because like it's
Green, black, or something.
No, it's green and white.
Oh.
Yeah, never mind. Because it was the infinite elf token one, where it uses the guy who untaps when a creature enters Midnight Guard, and then an enchantment that you put on him. You getting there? Are you winning yet?
I don't know.
Here we go.
Oh, I didn't think I was supposed to be in here.
Oh, look at that.
That texture's fucked up.
Yeah, just a little bit. It's having issues. It's glitching out. Okay. Peer into this and Underworld Dreams is just a target opponent loses the game. So
what does Underworld Dreams do?
Whenever an opponent draws a card, it deals 1 damage to that player. Yeah, it's pretty rude, but unfortunately it relies off of Peer into the Abyss again, which is a 7-drop sorcery.
Yeah.
Where it's kind of like, well, it happens one time, and then that's the end of it. There's no way to get it back using those 2 cards specifically. That's the hardest part, man. Let's see. Here we go. Kajiki, Mirror Breaker, and Zealous Conscripts. I open.
Another Kiki-Jiki? Or Kajiki? It is
Kiki-Jiki. It is a Kiki-Jiki.
Huh?
So what does it say? The heck? Show me the cards, would you?
This guy just fucking Thanos snapped this dude out of existence.
Jeez. Why don't you show me the cards? That's weird. I don't know why its issue is. It's not wanting to show me the cards. Okay, well... Zealous Conscripts is haste. When it enters, gain control of target permanent until the end of turn. Untap that permanent. It gains haste until end of turn. What do the steps say? It says activate Kiki Jiki by tapping it, creating a token copy of Zealous Conscripts with haste. When Zealous Conscripts token enters, it triggers untapping Kiki Jiki. Repeat. Okay, so you get an infinite copy of Zealous Conscripts.
Right.
Infinite creature tokens with haste. Infinite death triggers. Infinite sacrifice trigger. Okay, but I think doesn't Kiki Jiki cause them to die at the end of the turn? That token has haste, sacrifice begin next turn step. So it happens like one every turn. You can just make an infinite amount of Zealous Conscripts and just kill everybody.
Yeah.
But if they like manage to like fog that turn, they'll all die at the end of the turn. But your next turn, you can do it again.
Yeah.
Because Kiki Jiki can just do it, and you can also do it during other people's turns as well.
Which means you have infinite blockers.
You do. You do. You have an infinite amount of creatures, just not like visibly on the board.
Yeah.
Like they're there, but they're not there yet. I like that one. That's a good one.
I know you like Kiki Jiki combos.
Kiki Jiki's a very funny guy.
It's a good card.
Kiki Jiki. Kiki Jiki Mirror Breaker. And then oh my god, who's the gotta do Zealous Conscripts. Bam. That's an expensive combo to pull off though. Zealous Conscripts is a 5-drop and Kiki Jiki is also a 5-drop.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
10 mana for that. It is a good fucking combo though.
Yeah, it's an infinite creature combo. And the biggest thing too though is like you obviously don't have to play them both in the same turn,
Right.
but it's definitely rough. It'll be a hard combo to pull off sometimes, depending on situational stuff.
And then you follow, like, you play Kiki Jiki, and then you play Zealous Conscripts, right?
Mm-hmm.
You can just make a bunch of creatures to, like, kill, like, a 20, 25 or whatever. Like,
Yeah.
you just make creatures to explicitly kill a large creature with.
Yeah, but that's the thing too is that Kiki Jiki has haste. So once
Oh.
Kiki Jiki's once both of them are out at the same time, like if you can play them both in the same turn with 10 mana, the combo pops instantly and all the creatures.
Got it!
Oh my
it's like
god!
the second time I got that to fucking work.
Damn. But then the moment you get those both out, you win because you then
Yeah.
immediately create an infinite amount of them and just kill all your opponents.
Yeah, and Kiki Jiki, when he makes a copy, makes it have haste.
Yes,
right?
exactly. So that's why they can all attack that turn.
Yeah.
And you don't have to tap any of those copies because they come out and they untap Kiki Jiki.
Yeah.
So it's just a passive ability they have. So it works out really well.
Yeah.
Here you go. Peregrine took an experimental confectioner. What is experimental confectioner? Whenever it enters the battlefield, create a food token. You may sacrifice a food, create a 1/1 black rat creature token. Okay.
Yeah. And whenever you make a token, you make a food as well. So you can sacrifice foods to make rats.
Oh, okay, so that's an infinite
Yeah.
creature. That's an infinite creature
Using
one.
Peregrine again, which is
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah. No draw though. It says you get infinite draw, but I don't know how you get infinite draw out of that. Because you have to sacrifice foods to draw cards. But
And when you sacrifice a food, you make a rat, which makes a food, which you can then sacrifice to make
Oh,
more
okay.
rats to make more food to draw more
I thought
cards.
I didn't realize it was a passive ability. I thought you specifically had to sacrifice foods with his ability to get the rats.
It's whenever you sacrifice a food.
It's way better. Experimental confectioner. I'll just add that in there. Experimental confectioner. Bam.
We can end it here. I just saved as
I
well.
don't
So.
want to end it here though.
Yeah, but we're 29 minutes in.
I don't know.
We made some progress.
I hate
A little
you.
slower because we're both sitting here talking about Magic.
Yeah.
Because we're fucking nerds.
Trying to
but-
figure out infinite combos. All right.
Sweet.
Well, if you enjoyed the video, consider liking and subscribing.
Definitely go check out our other content.
Till next time, peace out.
Bye-bye.